Oh, hey, what's this? Need proof God is real. Yes, actually, I would be very interested to hear what proof there is that God is real. Let's do it.
If you're anything like me, then there's been times in your life where you've wondered where God is, and you've even tried to put him in a box by saying, show yourself, give me some sort of sign, let me know that you're still there, and let me know that you have a plan for my life. The famous film director Woody Allen once said that he'd believe in God if God would just give him a great sign like increasing his bank account overnight. It's like we try to make some deal with God and we say, I'll believe in you and I'll serve you if you just do this, and that, and you prove yourself to be true.
Well, the thing is, God used to be very willing to do things that would convince people of his existence, like raising all their dead relatives, audibly talking to them, turning them into salt after he audibly told them he would do that. I mean, this doesn't seem like a very unreasonable request given the precedent he's set in the Bible. But, as we all know, God is conveniently silent in these days of mass media, independent sources, and cell phone videos. But whatever, let's just keep going.
But people questioning Jesus and asking for a sign is nothing new to him. 2,000 years ago, John chapter 6 tells us the people around him said, what kind of sign will you do that'll make us believe? The crazy thing is, the day before they had seen Jesus perform a miracle when he fed 5,000 people with just a little bit of food from some young boy's lunchbox. You see, for most people, it's never enough.
Do you honestly believe that the people watching your video are so stupid that they could see something like that and not even remember it the next day? I mean, granted, we are talking about YouTube commenters here, I'll give you that, but really?
You see, for most people, it's never enough. They just want a little bit more and a little bit more, and they're always questioning God, and my question for you is simple. When's it going to be enough for you? When are you going to start praising him instead of always demanding him for proof that he's real and that he has a purpose for your life?
When he does anything that directly identifies himself and which implicates himself as the cause, and which is not better explained as a hallucination or human trickery. Kind of like all those other religions' miracles that you don't believe in either. I don't know about you, but I would say that that's a pretty low bar for an omnipotent being. And I'm sorry, but someone's cancer randomly going away, for example, no more points to Yahweh than it points to magical invisible elves. There's a potentially infinite number of explanations if you think that supernatural explanations are on the table, and that's one of the fundamental problems with supernatural explanations.
If you're doubting God's authenticity and his presence in your life and you want him to show up and do some sort of miracle to make you believe, it's never going to be enough for you even if that miracle happens.
Wait, hold on. So then, what was the point of performing miracles in the Bible? If it's never going to be enough for people, then why bother doing it in the first place? Was God just bored? Now, one interpretation I've heard for why the people around Jesus were so stupid is that this was intended as a literary device. It allowed the author the chance to repeat or rephrase ideas, or simply to bring them up after saying something else relevant, or simply because, as a reader, you hadn't experienced it yourself, it may not stick in your mind as well as if you had been there. So, whatever the reason, there's a few possible ones, it does seem plausible to me that this may have simply been a literary device. Now, I usually am the kind of person to hold Christians' feet to the fire about what their book actually says, but I understand that when you say, God is my rock, you don't literally mean God is a boulder. And in the same way, given how stupid the people around Jesus seem to be at times, it doesn't seem unreasonable to say, you know what, maybe this was just a literary device. However, this guy seems to believe that these people really existed and that they really were that stupid, and that, by extension, we are also that stupid.
Because if it's not enough for you to wake up in the morning with air in your lungs and a heartbeat in your chest, no miracle will ever make you believe. The truth is this: every day that you walk, every day that you exist, every day that you live is a miracle.
Allahu Akbar!
A miracle from God.
Ah, damn it, wrong one.
Every day that you live is a miracle from God. This is his creation. And the simple fact that he allows us to play a small part in it should drive us to our knees, where we say, we don't need a sign from you. You've already done enough. Now we just want to praise you and we want to live for you. You see, when you get to the point where you stop asking God for more signs and you just start asking him for more of him, then he'll really start to do a work in your life. The bottom line is this: faithless people ask God for signs. Faith-filled people trust and believe that he's already there.
Wait, so your proof of God is we don't need proof?
It looks empty in there.
No, it doesn't.
Ah, wait, I forgot about the whole breathing thing. That's also proof. How could I have been so blind?
If you've been told that God isn't real, you've been misled. And if you've been told that God doesn't love you, then you've been lied to.
And if you've been told that breathing is proof of God and that actually you're wrong to ask for proof in the first place, you've been had.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Share it so other people can be encouraged.
You got it, boss. Sharing is caring. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Grindr. Buy all my t-shirts. Donate through Patreon, PayPal. Hit that bell icon. I do have a Patreon, though.